Welcome back. Lots of stocks to track as usual. Earnings season is over, but the news flow is not. And our research team is standing by to get you the CNBC-TV18 list of top stocks to watch. Kicking it off with the Maruti. Sudarshan, morning. This was interesting. They're making a provision because of some mutual fund related taxation. Really caught my eye. Tell us more about it.
Morning, Survi. So first, as far as color is concerned, I'm going with red for Maruti just on the basis of news, but stock may see recovery during the day. Now, coming to the news, company says its Q2 profit will see one-time impact of rupees 850 crore. That is 24% of Q1 profit and 6% of FY24 profit. Now, coming to the details of the news, company used to make provision for deferred tax liability on debt mutual fund investment gains. Now, if you remember in the budget, FM had announced that removal of indexation benefit and tax rate has been changed from 20%, that is with indexation, to 12.5% without indexation. And because of this, company is saying that in Q2 profit, it will see one-time impact of rupees 850 crore. And that is LTC's long-term capital gains. An actual payment of tax will be made at the time of redemption of these mutual funds. That company, when it's going to make the payment, that is redemption amount, that time it will see the one-time impact. So overall, one-time impact of 850 crore in the Q2 profit that company is likely to see.
Oh, okay. All right. Got it. It's a sizable amount, 850 crores. Mangalam.
Well, 850 crores. We'll keep an eye out on that one. But I'm looking at electronic marts as well. But before that, let's go across to Vamakshi, who joins in on Voltas. They held a conference call and a lot of brokerages have written on that. Vamakshi, good morning.
Well, good morning, Mangalam. Let me first start off with Nomura. They've gone ahead, maintained a buy rating, raised their target price to 1,857 per share. The management in the con call said that for the room AC segment, better channel planning and not the discounts helped the company gain market share in the segment. They target to retain high single-digit EBIT margins as well. For the project business, they say that they've received favorable arbitration for FY23 provisions. However, they are cautious on some of the new orders. They, however, believe that EBIT margins of nearly 4 to 5% should be possible over a cycle. So given those factors, Nomura has gone ahead and maintained its buy rating and raised its target price. But apart from that, we also have a note coming in from UBS. They too have a buy call on this counter. They've gone ahead and raised their target price to 1,960 per share. So given those factors, going with the green for Voltas.
All right. Thanks very much, Vamakshi, for that. Voltas is something which has done well last week. I mean, I think on this Wednesday, where the stock went up sharply. Friday was a bit quiet. GMR Airports is the next one we're going to focus on. Vivek is here to tell us why. Vivek, morning.
Well, good morning. GMR Airports is in focus. The company has given the July operational update in terms of, number one, how passenger traffic spanned out and how many aircraft the company actually handled. Along with that, the company also gave an update regarding, the T1 terminal. So first up, looking at the passenger traffic, it crossed 6.3 million passenger, which is up almost 7.7% on a year-on-year basis. It's largely flat on a month-on-month basis. Domestic traffic up 6.6% and international traffic up almost 11%. Now, the company says Terminal 1 is now fully operational and back on track. And along with that, when you're talking about the aircraft that the company handled, it's 68,755, which is up almost 6% on a year-on-year basis on the back of the upflow going with the green on GMR Airports.
All right, Vivek, thanks a lot for that. Going with a green on GMR Airports. Let's talk about electronic marts. If you look at the stock on Friday, there was a large trade that took place. The stock ended higher by about 3% as well. And now we have the participants of that large trade as well. Nearly 8% equity changed hands. It was promoter entities, Karan Bajaj and Pawan Kumar Bajaj, who sold about 7.8% stake, and the buyers were SBI MF, which bought close to 4% stake, and Norges Bank was the other one, which bought about 1.75% stake as well. As of June 2024, the promoters held in the company close to 73% stake, so that comes down to about 65% stake. But the reason I'm going with a green on this is because, one, the sale of 8% was easily absorbed by mutual funds. Also, the stock has seen a big move, 2x in the last 12 months, 4x from issue price of 59 odd rupees, and they have a fair amount of triggers going forward as well. Q1 was a strong one for them, and also they've got continued leadership in South India. Increasingly, they are adding new stores in North India, and increasing share of revenue and improved operations from North India would be something that would be further growth triggers for electronic marts. So the last 1 month up 6%, last 12 months has doubled. And we'll have the management later on the show to discuss more about the performance of the company going forward. There you have it, 83% of the last 12 months.
All right, that's interesting. and consumer durables as a space also. I mean, what you heard about Voltas and other stuff is coming back. I mean, at least that's the hope. Let's also talk about oil companies, ONGC and Oil India. Sonal is here with that one. Sonal, morning.
Good morning, Prashant. Well, the fortnight review has come by, and windfall taxes on crude oil production, that has seen a big cut. It has been cut to 2,100 rupees per ton on crude oil production from 4,600 rupees per ton. This is because of the fall that we saw in crude oil prices during the month of July. However, the export duty on ATF, diesel and petrol continues to be nil. It has been that case for months. So ONGC and Oil India, those two stocks will be in focus. This ensures their realizations remain above that $75 per barrel mark.
Right, Sonal, thanks a lot for that. Let's talk about Techno Electric and IndiGrid. Vivek joins in with the updates on those.
Well, that's right. So Techno Electric as well as IndiGrid, both of them will be in focus. A very interesting development, actually. So now Techno Electric has actually gone ahead and partnered with IndiGrid, and this is for the development of 2 interstate transmission system projects, now which was actually won by IndiGrid. So Techno Electric, number one, will co-develop and invest in both of these projects. Techno Electric will also have an equity portion in this particular project. Role of Techno Electric will actually be that it will be responsible for the complete execution of the projects, and this is being done on a lump sum turnkey basis. Going with the green on both of these stocks, it's a positive development given the fact that it actually enables IndiGrid to go ahead and aggressively go ahead and bid for more transmission projects.
Okay, all right, got it. Thanks very much, Vivek, for that. Back to Vamakshi. Vamakshi, you're watching out for Shiva Cements and I think Genus Power. What's the news here?
Well, absolutely. Let me first start off with Shiva Cement. JSW Cement has filed for a 4,000 crore IPO consisting of fresh issue of shares of nearly 2,000 crores. But why does this bode well for Shiva Cement? And that is because JSW Cement is the promoter of the company. It holds just over 66% stake in the company after it was and in fact it acquired this stake in Shiva Cement in 2017. The company also supplies clinker, which is a key component in cement production to JSW Cement. So overall, with the DRHP being filed, it bodes well for Shiva Cement. Genus Power is the next one I'll be watching out for, going with the green for this counter as well, because it has signed 3 LOAs worth almost 3,000 crores, and with these recent orders, the total order book for the company exceeds 24,383 crores. So overall, going with the green for Genus Power as well.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Vamakshi, for all of those details. Those are all the stocks, but commodity cues as well. And guess what's making headlines? It's really gold over the weekend, right? Manisha is joining in with a roundup. Manisha, good morning.
Mornings will be an absolutely gold hit, an all-time high at $2,500 an ounce and above that as well. We have seen some profit taking right now, while of course, the strong safe haven demand will continue. But the markets do read into the Qatar urging Iran to de-escalate tensions with Israel, and that's led to some profit taking in gold, silver, and in crude prices also. The markets will watch out for the U.S. Fed rate meeting minutes that would be released in this week itself. Not just gold, we also have seen the crude oil prices after hitting a 2-week gains and 2-week highs also come off the market. OPEC and IEA both have lowered the demand growth forecast for 2024 and first half of 2025. That seems to be weighing onto the markets right now. But the bright spot also is in silver, which gained 3.5% in the previous week, and copper prices, which gained 2.5% in the previous week. So metals as a whole, the industrial metals that is, seem to be holding on a firmer note in Chinese markets right now.
Okay, all right, Manisha, thank you very much for that. We'll watch out for that sparkle on gold if it indeed is going to continue above $2,500. Take a quick break. We'll come back on the other side and we'll have market expert Prakash Diwan joining in with some fundamental stock ideas.